Manqoba.
Well, thank you, Praten. We're outside here of the main gate of Kwapindangen, and of course, just shortly we saw more Zulu regiments, Amabutho, that have been arriving here. We understand that one of the Ibutho was from eNCA, and of course, we've also seen quite a number of them. The recent one that just went inside is from eNkosi Yakwampungosi, and of course, all of these regiments are here for one reason, to pay their tribute to Mangqoba Mchunu. He was not only the chief of the Buthelezi clan, but also the traditional prime minister of the AmaZulu royal house. We've also seen regiments coming from as far as Induna Umbata, as well as the area of Kwanongoma, coming here, of course, to pay their respects, singing hymns, and also just speaking about why they're here. They're here to celebrate a life of the Prince of Mangosuthu Buthelezi, saying that, of course, he should be celebrated for the work that he had done here. There are also IFP supporters that are here outside of the main gate, but also we've seen members, a delegation from the Zulu royal household that are also here, and one of those is Prince Vanana Zulu from the house of Kwamenyamanzi. He joins me now just to speak to us. Prince, siyabonga kakhulu mntwana ngesikhathi sakho sekuyisona leso sikhathi ke manje sokuthi umntwana aphinda abuye eze ekhaya. Nizizwa kanjani nina njengomndeni waseNdlunkulu?
Ngane yakwethu ngithokoze kakhulu thina njengomndeni waseNdlunkulu sibona ukuthi lokho sokwenzakele ayikho into esingabe sayenza, sokufanele nje ukuthi senze isiqinisekiso sokuthi umntwana ubuya ngendlela efanele, uze ekhaya ngendlela efanele, nala okuzongena khona amabutho ngoba uzosuswa ngamabutho le kanye namakhosi azazofika ekhaya aphinde ehlangantshezwe ngamabutho kakhulu, amabutho amaningi agxile enkonjeni esibhedlela okuzothi ke uma esefika khona afika thathwe yiwo amabutho esenawo kazawo umfaka ekhaya.
Mntwana silimele kakhulu isizwe ngokuhamba kwakhe ke umntwana uMangosuthu Buthelezi, siyakhala kanye sonke siwuZulu ngokulahlekelwa kwakhe. Mhlawumbe sikhulume ke ngokubaleka kwakhe kuona isizwe sakaZulu njengoba phela beundunankulu wawo uZulu.
Kakhulukazi ngikhalela ingonyama. Umntwana wakwaphinda ngene njengondunankulu kaZulu. Akaphelele nje umntwana wakwaphinda ngene ukuthi ube ngundunankulu wakwaZulu kwaphela. Umntwana wakwaphinda ngene ube ngumuntu womhlaba wonke, onke amangumbumano omhlaba. Zonke ingxenye esakhelene nazo nephesheya kwezilwandle ziyazi ngegalelo lomntwana. Umntwana unegalelo elikhulu kabi. Uhambe nje umntwana namhlanje siyazibuza ukuba Nkosi sizoba yini. uNkulunkulu uzosinika bani umuntu angakwazi ukufika endleleni zomntwana. La umntwana benyathela khona kunyatheleke. La umntwana khona okunoma bokuthiwa sokunjani uma ethi lokho akuyikho kunengozi bokusuke kunengozi ngempela.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu baba. Ake sikhulume futhi ke mhlawumbe egcineni nje ngokusho uyazi ukuthi umntwana kuningi nawe wakhuluma ngaphambilini ukuthi kukhona bekungamjabulisile umntwana, kukhona ingxoxo ezikhona mhlawumbe ezokuthi nizama ukulungisa lapho bekonakele khona phakathi kwaIndlunkulu namntwana.
Ngane yakwethu ngifuna ukwethembisa ngokuyiqiniso ukuthi thina abantu bakwaZulu sibona abantu abaxokozelayo. Kuzothuma sokwedlule lokhu kumsebenzi womntwana kokubekwa kwakhe ebese ihlala phansi iNdlunkulu nomuso wakwaButhelezi iyolungisa lokho kungamaphutho okuthiwa kukhona.
Siyabonga kakhulu umntwana ngesikhathi sakho Magepa.
Ngiyathokoza.
Well, that was Prince Vanana of Kwamenyamanzi, just also explaining the loss that the nation of the Zulus have suffered in the loss of its traditional Prime Minister, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, saying, of course, they have been dealt a major blow as the traditional house, given that, this was one of, the longest serving, if I may put it that way, Prime Ministers of the Zulu nation, and also had quite an indelible mark as far as the Zulu kingdom is concerned. He says that it shows shows just by the numbers of people that are here how much he had a role to play, not only here in the country but also internationally, saying that they're here to ensure that he's given that befitting arrival here at home and a send-off befitting to him, of course. And also saying that as far as the issues, you'll know that umntwana wakwaPhindangene had some issues with the royal household. We heard that through some of the speakers that had mentioned that he was not happy about some of the issues there, saying that after all is done, they are willing to go and sit down at the table and to iron out those issues that had emerged. But I'm going to hand it back now to you, Praten.
Okay, thank you very much, Manqoba, for that information. Apologies for that movement we are seeing now. We had to move from one position to another. I'm about to be joined now by Khaya Ndwandwe. Khaya, will you explain to us just now just the significance of ihubo lakwa Buthelezi? We saw amabutho there practicing, being led by a member of the Shenge clan and guiding them and telling them there's two parts to this ihubo. There's a first part and there's a more important part. Khaya, welcome again on eNCA. Just tell us, our viewers, we brought them live there, that practice session of ihubo lakwa Buthelezi. Just tell us about the meaning of all of this.
Greeting, sir, and the viewers at home. So ihubo is a hymn of Buthelezi. It's like a prayer where they are beginning to pray. It's a worship song of Buthelezi. They've got two worshiping songs. There is that one that says mahemu hemu. It means that we are seized by our enemies. So the second one, they say siofela ebaleni. It means that we won't leave you, Shenge. We are going to belong to Buthelezi until the end. So what is happening now, according to our culture, if we are going to collect a body of a man, an elderly man, they sing this song because it's a prayer. They are connecting with the ancestors. So now they are passing the message. You see, if they are singing this song, they can't dance. While they've got that rhythm party, in a manner way, because they say it's our worship song. They are calling all ancestors. As you see, ibamba lenkosi yakwa Buthelezi, accompanied by inyosi yesilo ubaba uMdletshe. So these are the elders of the community. Ubaba uMdletshe must be here and witness everything to confirm that everything is going accordingly. So as they are singing this song, they are preparing to go out now. We did see umntwana wakwaminya, umntwana uSekalente, communicating with inkosi yakwa Buthelezi to get the direction. As I said before, everything we are going to do, no matter how experienced we are, but now we are going to be lead, but with the people of Buthelezi. So now they are showing us the way. That's why you see the elders of Buthelezi singing ihubo now. They are preparing to leave. You have to notice that if they are going to collect the body of the prince, no woman is allowed.
Yes, I before you make the second point, please don't forget it. Yes. I thought so because I was wondering who's going to be in these 5 vehicles, and I see there's a lot of men, and I thought traditionally the women wouldn't be going there to fetch. So that was a correct assumption I made earlier.
Yes, you have got the right assumption. What is going to happen now, since we see that they are pegged, the vehicle is pegged, once they are going out, everybody will leave the palace. Everybody.
So nobody can remain inside here kwaPhindangene after the departure now.
Family members, amabutho, they must leave except catering people.
And we in the media as well must be outside the gate.
Everybody is going to be outside the gate. What is going to happen now? We are going to wait there outside the gate. You'll see the women will come and sit there, and amabutho there. No celebration today. Once the body of Prince Mangosuthu came, the funeral, they'll stop there. Amabutho will pay a salute to umntwana wakwaPhindangene. From there, they'll remove the coffin from the hearse. They'll come with the body of umntwana wakwaPhindangene to his house around here. Once they came here to this house, thereafter they what we call ukulunguza, because he won't stay there because the main hunt is up there. So he'll come endlini yakhe azolunguza khona. Thereafter, people who are there now, down there, amakhosi, because we heard that they already appoint, as I tell you in the morning, that everything, to everything we rely on the elders of Buthelezi. So they did give us the short agenda. The agenda say some regent are down there. The commander of the regent is eNCOSI. I forgot the name, but one of the eNCOSI will be the commander, and izinduna zamabutho nabadidiyeli bamabutho will be under the guidance of eNCOSI. I forget the name, but a commander of amabutho is from now eNCOSI abayi appointile to be in charge of amabutho.
And he's down there with those regiments there at the funeral parlor.
Yes, just to avoid the traffic. They divide Amabutho into groups. One, they remain here, as we are going to remain here, and your team and your team is down there. So even Amabutho are splitted like that, and is in Duna too. So that's why you see Babu Ngomane Umdletshe inyosi yesilo, because at the end of the day, Mr. Ngomane, he must be the one who guide. You see, if you see Nkosi Buthelezi by Donsa ngapha nangapha, sometimes it can get confused. So uBabu Umdletshe uzongena kwenye yalezi imoto ahambe nabo, just to guide, to see nothing is going wrong, nothing is going
Babu Umdletshe is the one who's standing in the front now.
Inyosi yesilo kamhlokombani okuyena njengamanje ohamba nenkosi ekhona esesihlalweni okuyisona sona ikhonela ke uqondisa ke konke okwenzakalayo ukuze kungaphambukeki. Ubaba Umdletshe ngoba umbona njengamanje usebenza nenkosi yakwaButhelezi kanye nabantwana basendlunkulu ukukhomba indlela, ngoba ubabona nje ke sebebafakile endlini. Ubaba Umdletshe uzongena kule moto ngokuhlonishwa kwakhe, akazi ungena kulezi ingena umndeni, kodwa ungena kule nehloniphekile ngenxa yokuthi naye uyingxenye yalomsebenzi. Yonke into eyenzakalayo uzobe ibona futhi uzobe ikhomba. Njengamanje ke sekuzophunywa ke uma ngabe sebephuma inkosi yakwaButhelezi ukhona nala is already commanded to ask everybody to leave isigodi.
Okay, so it's all set now.
Yes,
Basically,
yes,
you've
exactly.
explained, and the elders, the Buthelezi elders, have said this is how it's going to work, and they've practiced the family hymn. Let's call it that, ihubo, and they've got two hubos. They've got two hymns, and then that will be leading out. Amabutho will lead out here as the family now goes to fetch, but it will only be men who will fetch, and nenyosi yesilo, Babu Umdletshe will be accompanying them.
Let me explain some other thing. As you see, Ubaba Umdletshe is here because we are not allowed to come closer to the body of a king. Once we are coming in the situation, when Babu Umdletshe go back to his home, he's going to practice some rituals, because on Monday he must be on duty.
The cleansing has to happen. No, thank you very much, Kaya. Let's bring Umpikayise Buthelezi, Shenge, who was asking and showing the Amabutho there how to sing ihubo la kwaButhelezi. Sawubona Shenge. No, siyaphila nathi. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Konke sokulungile.
So far ngasho ukuthi konke sekulungile. Sokuyukuthi nje bathi asize sesilungisile inkosi emotional sigqokile silinde nje into sizoyithatha.
So the body is ready, it's fully dressed, just waiting for you to go and fetch.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah. Now the ceremony of fetching is a very solemn one. It's a very important moment to be respected.
Correct.
And then you're going to be going down. There are other regiments down there, and all of them are going to be coming up here.
Yes. As you said, that all of the regiments, specifically Armor Corps of KZ, and some of them is already waiting for us down there. So they are coming with eNCOSI up to here.
Okay. Before I let you go, we've got Spamandla there waiting as well, covering the story for us. I want to ask you, is there clarity now as we see it? I know it's the day before the funeral. Is there a discussion about succession? Mangosuthu Buthelezi buku inkosi yakwaButhelezi.
Okay. Actually, you're asking very difficult question, but it's an easy one. But I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Definitely, Mangosuthu Buthelezi is married a very good marriage, because you only have one wife, which means the first son for him, for his wife, he is the one who will be the successor.
Thank you very much
you
for
like
answering.
It or not,
thank you.
He will be the successor.
Thank you, Shenge. We're going to have to let you go.
So I'm a deputy for him.
Yes.
It's offered to him even to show someone else, to choose someone else to be a deputy or continue with me.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, there, Masiko, you've heard it from Mpiyagise Buthelezi Shenge, who's currently the acting eNCOsi of the Buthelezi clan, because Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi handed over to him to act. He's just shared with us that because of the simple life that Mntwana kaPhengandene live, he had one wife and he's got a son, uZuzifa, he should be expected to be the next eNCOsi of the Buthelezi clan.